Hey guys, welcome up to Season 10, Episode 8 of Criminal Minds. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, make no mistake about it. Sean Wallace is a gang-affiliated criminal who only cares about himself. Do me a favor.
Oh my god, I know him.
Close your eyes for a moment. Go ahead. Now, I want you to erase the image in your head that you have of my client.
No.
Now,
I don't really have an
imagine
image.
an 8-year-old Sean Wallace. He's scared and alone. A local prostitute who spends most of her time either in bed with strangers or shooting up drugs.
Damn.
Then there's his abusive father, currently serving 25 to life.
Damn.
And finally, with no other place to go, Sean turned to his peers on the streets. You can open your eyes now.
I don't see what the point of closing their eyes were.
Sean fell victim to the gang community, but it was not because he wanted to. It was because they were the only family that he'd ever known. I urge you to impose probation and community service in lieu of jail time. Let's stretch out our hands, as it were, and help this young man to his feet.
Okay, I see what he was doing. I was like, how did that help?
Yeah, I thought I could get out early, but I just got caught up in some paperwork. So anyway, I'm heading to the car now. Be home soon. Love you. What the hell are you? That's my car! I smashed it on my car.
Sir, what's your name?
Jack Westbrook.
And where are you right now?
I'm outside Marty's near Vernon. Wait a minute, he's running away.
Sir, stay
Hey!
Don't chase him!
Mr. Westbrook, do not pursue. Do not follow him.
He looks familiar to you, doesn't he?
Sir.
Is that Joe Goldberg?
Mr. Westbrook?
Yeah, I'm here.
Officers have been dispatched.
Chuck, it was horrible. Chris had a double shift. Meg needed to be dropped at a friend's. Hodges were dealing with...
Who's Chris?
Yes, at 12:34 this morning, Boston defense attorney Jack Westbrook was abducted from a convenience store parking lot. That's precise. Who called it in? He did. He was on the phone with the 911 operator when he was taken. Cute shoes. Hey, thanks.
Someone else besides the unsub was there. He had a partner.
Have there been any ransom demands? No, nothing yet.
This guy's made a lot of enemies. He was the lead prosecutor responsible for putting away key members of the Buccieri family.
According to this, they weren't all high profile. He prosecuted or defended everyone from drunk drivers to gang members.
Ooh.
So basically half the criminal population of Boston could be holding this guy for ransom.
Yeah.
The other half could be victims or family members of the criminals he defended.
Look, I hate to be the odd woman out here, but isn't it possible he was just a victim of opportunity? When he was in a sketchy area after dark?
Yeah, but he also...
But you heard the recording.
Yeah, and he seemed like he recognized one of the
This target
people.
to me.
It's been over 12 hours since he disappeared. The
There's
motivation
no
was
ransom?
He could already be dead.
Ouch. Ouch. They threw you through a freaking window?
Please let me out of here.
Ready to come clean?
Come clean. You've got the wrong person. Please, just let me go.
Can't do that, Mr. Westbrook. Not after we went through the trouble of getting you here. Besides, we're just getting started.
Ouch.
He worked with a number of nonprofits and even took on several pro bono cases every year.
He seems to have checked all the boxes in his personal life, too. He and his wife Linda have been married for almost 7 years. They're expecting their first child in January.
Did you think I was joking when I said his life was so pristine?
Last year alone, he won 33 of the 35 cases he defended, giving him a 94% success rate.
That's crazy.
Concentrate on the 6%. You could have made promises and not delivered.
Can you tell me about the last time you spoke to Jack?
At lunch yesterday. I missed his call last night. He said he had gotten caught up with paperwork. Things were different.
How so?
Well, for the first time, he wasn't looking over his shoulder.
Okay, so
He was defending
something
underdogs.
definitely happened.
We finally settled down and bought a house.
There's something in his past obviously, but it's got to be failed to defend someone.
It was his way of thanking me for dealing with the long hours. Please find my husband, please.
You let me go, I won't say a word.
We ain't worried about the cops.
Woo!
Let's get this show on the road. Take off your clothes.
What?
Why?
Because I said so! Get the camera ready. Maybe I didn't make myself clear.
I get like a Walmart salmon deem from this.
Show him this punk what's gonna happen if he doesn't follow directions.
Well, at least we know one of the unsubs is a football fan.
Him and the 636,479 other people in the city.
Whoa!
What?
Not you, too.
His wife mentioned that he'd been working a lot of overtime lately. What was he working on?
Well, he just wrapped a case yesterday, got the kid off with community service. Jack didn't work overtime for that. In fact, he hadn't billed any overtime in months. Most days, he's off the clock by 6.
Oh, that's weird.
If Westbrook wasn't at home or in his office, where the hell was he?
That's a good question.
Cheating?
I think his abduction had nothing to do with the case.
Hey, baby girl, listen, you're on speaker. Reed and I think Westbrook might have been having an affair.
And the plot thickens.
Yeah. I need you to dig
Could this be the
first.
kids?
He's definitely hiding something.
So you think this could be a jealous boyfriend or husband and he's letting out for revenge?
Right now we can't rule out anything.
It's probably not the first time this guy flew into a jealous rage. I'll put together a list of recent domestic disputes.
Until I went back 2 years ago and I found an LLC in Jack's name. Here's where things get super suspect. That company has been wiring money to cover the rent of an apartment downtown, and the name on the lease is
Westbrook.
Winner, vegetarian dinner.
Sounds like the perfect place to keep a mistress.
Any leads on the mystery woman?
No, there's no text, there's no emails, phone calls, nothing.
Well, y'all gotta go to that place. Looks like a kid.
How much did all this cost?
Or just his own personal place?
Jack has an odd sense of romance. I expected more from the guy.
This place wasn't just for romance. It was his escape.
Is that a pressure washer?
How does it feel to be on the other side?
I don't know what you're talking about!
What's wrong? You don't like the attention? Smile for the camera. Now you know how Matt felt.
Matt. Brother.
What'd you say?
Stand up.
Brother. It's gotta be a brother.
Stand up!
Four brothers.
Remember us?
He looked a little scary there.
You think he's in shock? Doesn't matter. He better start talking soon.
Dang, that must have been a long time
You don't
ago.
think you've had enough, man? What if he doesn't start talking? He will. Trust me. Yeah. What if he doesn't? What's the plan? We bring in reinforcements.
What is that? What's reinforcements? Oh?
Morgan? We need to look at the profile. Did you find him? What is he?
What did y'all find?
Oh, God.
In order to help find your husband, I need to share some difficult truths. Will you please tell me what's going on? We have reason to believe your husband's a pedophile.
Oh my god.
What are you talking about?
We found evidence that would allow us
This
to
has to be
charge
some
Jack
sort
on
of
multiple
mistake.
counts of both
You're
production
wrong.
and possession of child pornography.
No!
Which is why we believe Jack Westbrook used his position of authority to exploit the trust of his young victims.
As an attorney, Westbrook had unfettered access to vulnerable victims who were easy to groom.
Much like Jerry Sandusky, who hid behind his non-profit
Jerry
foundation to
Sandusky,
underprivileged
oh my
and at-risk
god.
youth in
I
order
remember
to
that.
abuse young boys over several decades.
We think his past came back to haunt him. The unsubs are either former victims or family members seeking revenge.
And when they were younger, each of the victims had run-ins with the law, which is how they came in contact with Westbrooks.
This mutual trauma would cause them to isolate themselves from others, yet draw them closer to one another.
Their shared revenge motive makes them extremely dangerous and volatile.
This is a deeply personal mission, and it's been fueled by years of shame, hatred, and anger, which has finally exploded to the surface.
Keep in mind, the unsubs are also victims.
A recent death.
And understanding that trigger will be key to preventing these two
One of them
possible
might have
crimes
killed
from kidnapping and
themselves.
killing. Thank you.
Dude, you should have seen your face. It wasn't funny, Chad. You guys could have just called. Why should you send a call straight to voicemail again? Where were you yesterday, huh? I had to work. Yeah, bull.
Oh boy.
You okay?
She was asking me if I knew any good divorce lawyers. What about out here? Anything?
Yeah, we've been able to put together somewhat of a timeline dating back to early 2000. This guy literally has hundreds of cases involving young boys.
Are you
Those
freaking
victims and
kidding
potential
me?
unsubs just keep getting longer.
These boys are too big of a risk, think about it. Sandusky didn't molest his brothers. He kept it separate. We need to be looking for a place that's completely unconnected that wouldn't have affected Westbrook's career.
How do you know?
Just trust me, Hannah.
I'm out of here. Hey, you're not leaving. How much have you had to drink? This is payback for what that perv did.
But that was in the past. I swear to you, I've changed.
Say it again to
You've
the camera.
changed?
Look, I'm married. I even have a kid on the way. Please, just let me get back to my family.
Dude, it's not like it's a mistake. It's like, oh,
I can't believe you're falling for these lies.
my bad.
People like him don't change. Stop, guys!
Chad's about to kill somebody.
What are you doing, Dad? Give me the gun. No!
Last week, a former resident of the Sudworth place, Matthew Jones, he committed suicide.
How?
Drug overdose. According to his last social media post, he, quote,
I thought somebody
couldn't deal
yeah.
with the injustice of this world.
When was the funeral?
Yesterday morning,
Chad, get up! What did you do? You saw what happened. It was an accident. I was trying to stop it. Nobody was supposed to die. Chad was gonna kill him.
Which one of you is going to be next?
Shut up! I need to think.
Oh man.
How far are you going to take this?
Keep an eye on him. Wait, where are you going?
Oh boy.
He doesn't start talking, and we're gonna burn this whole place down with him in it.
we've got more 411 on Matthew Jones. He was in and out of the Sudworth place from 2002 to 2004. He overlapped with 22 other boys. Bingo, Chad Griffith, Andrew Ford, Brian Stiller. According to social media, they have kept in contact. Only Andrew and Chad posted about Matthew's death.
What about the third guy, Brian Stiller?
He works as a janitor at the Herald Street Motel. He has lived and worked there for the last 2 years. You think he has something to do with this?
We should talk to him.
Come on, this is the only way you're gonna get out of here alive. Do you have a death wish? None of this was my idea.
I know that. They dragged you into it. And now, you could be facing manslaughter.
You don't understand. Chad was
Brian, you're a good kid, I know that.
That's an iffy. It's possible, but then also he was also attacking him. There's
I always knew you were different.
And he had a gun, so.
You were my favorite.
Ugh.
The pizza, the video game. Remember I took you to see Harry Potter? And guess who's taking the fall for it? Won't be Andrew. He'll pin this whole thing on you. Brian, look at me. Yeah, Brian. Brian, look at me. You and I can both go to the cops and we can explain this whole thing to them. We'll do it together.
The dude thinks that we don't already know.
Clear. Aaron, I think you might want to take a look at this.
What?
You take care of him. I'll go through with the cops.
Wait, you said you'd do it together.
Just let me deal with them. Right? Trust me. You go home and you get rid of those keepsakes. And make sure there are no loose ends.
What's that supposed to mean?
Even when you were a little boy. I saw that sparkle in your eye. It's okay. It's okay. Hey? Your secret is safe with me.
Alright, I found this. What happened?
According to the manager, he left in the middle of his shift. She came to look for him.
I want Brian to miss out on the fun.
The question is, are they aware of what Brian's been hiding?
I doubted that would have ruined the friendship.
You can use that.
Oh my god.
Brian?
Should have stuck to the plan. Why'd you get him out? He swore he'd admit to what he did if I pulled him off. Of course he did, and you fell for it. I tried, alright? Come on. Let's just burn this place down like you said, and pretend this never happened.
Okay, thanks, Hutch. They found several photos of underage boys who've been keeping their underwear as souvenirs.
God.
Well, Brian's done it. Statistically, very few victims of molestation become predators themselves.
That's gonna smell.
Put the weapon down.
What the hell are you doing?
Where are Jack and Chad?
They're dead. No. But where were you when we needed you? We have no idea what that man did to us. We're just kids.
Yes, I do.
I said back up!
Okay, just listen to me. Just listen. You're putting this away.
Oh boy.
Because the same thing happened to me when I was a kid. What happened to you happened to me. I'm not lying. Think about this. This is the rest of your life, man.
Holy cow.
Thank God you're here. Andrew killed Jack and Chad.
What? Don't worry. We know it wasn't your idea. But we also know you like to keep souvenirs.
Hey, what are you talking about?
You're under arrest for possession and distribution of child pornography. Let's go.
Promise you a confession. I didn't say it'd be the one you wanted to hear. Who told you?
You did. The way you handled this case. Body language, all of it.
She profiled.
Look, you can tell me as little or as much as you want to. But whatever happened, I'm sorry.
That was a long time ago, Callahan.
I get it.
Knowing that these guys are locked up and that they can't hurt any more innocent children.
Even though I know this stuff, I still worry about Meg.
She's got you to look out for her. She'll be fine.
It's Speak of the devil. Hey, sweet girl, how's your day?
It was great until Mrs. Peterson thought it'd be genius to give us a pop quiz fourth period. So annoying.
Well, life's not final.
I know. It's daily pop quizzes.
I still don't get the point of homework.
Right? After 6 hours of school, the last thing I want to do is come home and continue the torture.
Seriously. I mean, how often is America's Next Top Model going to use geometry? OMG, he messaged us back.
He is so hot.
Oh,
Who's your boyfriend?
He's asking for a picture. You're not actually sending one, are you?
Well, he's a senior. That's a big deal. Okay, fine. If you're so worried, then take it with me.
Is that what, like, the focus of this season is? Because didn't she deal with it? Like, she, prior to joining the team, Kate was doing that stuff. And then now we just got a glimpse of her niece now being targeted. Ugh. I am a firm believer that children, people under the age of 18, should have no or massively limited access to the internet. It's just unbelievable. And there's so many things they don't need to see, so many things they don't need to be influenced by, encouraged by, taught, and so many other things, and so many reasons why kids don't need a cell phone unless it does very, very minor things, access to the internet, except for school, research, work, whatever. And it's a protection thing, you know? It's not about sheltering or hiding your kid away from the horrors of the world, but it also is about that, you know? It's for things like that. That's just so... ugh. We are sentencing 4 people in this episode, ladies and gentlemen. That is exciting. For starters, we have kidnapping, vandalism, false imprisonment / torture. I kind of put both of those in together because why not? 2 people are in that. I will give you 4 to 6 years. That's it. Have a good 4 to 6 years. Hell, I might even give you, like, probation. Or something. I don't know. And then the other 2, the 2 pedos, are dead. So that was easy. In the most horrendous and awful ways possible. I will not share in specific ways of how I would like them to be sentenced to death, but because I would just be judged and yelled at, and I'm already judged and yelled at by enough people. So I'll keep that to a minimum. But horrendous ways. If you need, never mind. God, it's just so disturbing. Like the video, comment down below, subscribe if you have not already. See y'all next time.